It's not looking good.
Hello, Team Absolution fans, far and wide. I'm happy to see you, and I'm sure you guys are happy to see us.
Nah.
As always, we're going to start with waiting a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm joined with the audio introductions from all the way in places unknown versions of the scene. We've got the Doombringer.
Woohoo, only 2.5 hours away.
That's a long time.
And then it's actually not that bad. To my left, I got the Express. I think this is the first DC you've been in since you topped it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a super congrats on this one.
Oh, thanks, man.
And then
Omega, good job. Omega, good job.
And then,
Thanks,
of course, my roommate and great friend, the Immortal Greed.
Hoyo. So, Poker Grand Blue 1?
Soon.
Grand Blue.
Soon TM.
I never thought I'd be saying Grand Blue in my goddamn life.
I'm still kind of
playing Grand Blue.
I'm still kind of
life.
I'm still kind of. That's what I was saying. I'm still kind of shocked that you even picked Grand Blue.
God, it was always the. All right, you know what? I'll throw shade in the first minute. It was always the degenerate clan. Like, it was like, oh, pirate zombies. No,
12 crit. Ooh, you died.
it was always that kind of clan in my head, but it's kind of cool. I don't know.
Hey, Matt, remember when people built a deck around Jesus?
I do remember that. Wait, what?
God-eating zombie shark. G-E-Z-S. Jesus.
Oh my god, I love God eating zombie shark. It was like a shark and a shark and a shark.
Oh,
It's so good.
That sounds terrible.
Everybody do yourself a favor and look up God-eating zombie shark on the wiki.
Oh man, that's gonna be the new Discord picture if anything. God eating
Oh,
zombie
baby.
shark. Let's throw it all the way back.
Hold on, I'm about to look this up.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
God-eating zombie shark.
Terrible.
Who's in the chat? Elena's in the chat. V Decker's in the chat.
Tiz
Like how
in the
just,
chat.
I didn't even put. I just
Yeah.
Google's like, I know what you want. Oh, this card.
Yeah.
What does it look like? I don't know what
It
it
was
looks like.
literally. Hold on.
Pull it open. Pull it open.
Delicious.
Dude, that was.
What do you do?
Well, you have to get off my phone.
It gets 2K when he's
First card's a
boosted.
spoiler reel. God eating zombie shark.
That's a throwback, boys and girls.
BT06.
Yeah.
God eating zombie shark. Vanguard.
He's not even the good version that got 2K on attack. He
By
got
a
2K on
Grand
boost.
This unit got plus 2K until end of that battle.
That sounds
What a great skill.
terrible.
You didn't play in Set 6 Vanguard, Jose. You don't know.
Original Set 6 now. I bought a lot of Set 6.
This was their Palamedes right here, my guy.
You know what this was? This was hitting 11K right here.
Delicious.
He can't even hit 11K. He swings, he gets the 2K on boost.
Shut up, Ryan.
You have to play Romario, put him in the back, get the 8K boost, then you can hit 20 so you can hit Garmore for 15.
Oh, yeah, Garmore.
All right. It's time to get started with damage check. We're going to start today with
God eating zombie shark.
the spoiler reel. Ryan, take us away. What's the first card? Oh, we're skipping a lot of stuff since the last one, since the sets actually dropped. So we're starting with new set stuff.
You
Ryan.
said VBT 06. We go. All right. Let's talk about our boy, Virgil,
Virgil.
Transient Revenger Masquerade.
Foolishness.
He is a grade 1, 8K for Shadow Paladins. Act rearguard circle, cost counterblast 1, and put this unit into your soul. Call a blaster dark from your drop zone to rearguard circle, and that unit gets power plus 5,000 till end of turn. Continuous rearguard circle. During the battle it boosted, this unit gets power plus 3K. Well, that's nice. You got an ammo.
First things first, there's 2 masquerades we're going to get in this set, Braxton. How do you feel about that?
There have always been 2 Well, let me rephrase that. There have been 2 masquerades since Revengers.
Yeah, but this is the first time we're getting them in the same set, though, right?
No, because we got those in the trial deck. Revengers.
Oh, we're both masquerades?
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Because they were the
This art is clean, though.
They were the 10 and the 12K attack.
Right. I knew the grade 1 was taking because he stayed forever. I feel like he stayed in that deck for the longest time.
Yeah,
Um,
old Masquerade art was gorgeous, too. Man, what a colorful card.
What, the grade 2? Yeah.
God, he looked good.
Yeah, he was cool. I really like this art though. This art is super clean.
He looks like an OGT unit, if we're being honest.
All right, let's stop
I
being
know, right? Just black and blue. And...
Yeah.
let's stop being casual. Let's discuss what the card actually does.
I mean, I can't. We don't even know what Morgan Phantom does yet. So I'm just like, okay.
Card seems
I like
pretty
the
good.
plus threes roll nice. So yay.
I like that it calls it from the drop zone. It's still something from Grand Blue.
Yeah.
I wish that I called it from the deck. That'd be kind of cool. Spirit called Blaster Dark.
Yeah, but we can't be like Royals, so
Yeah.
we just pull it out of the dead.
Well, it also makes sense given in case you like sacked it the turn before or something like that.
Or sack at that turn.
Or sacked it that turn, yeah.
True.
In case you were Braxton, you decided to go for the double PB. You want to go for the double PBD play, PBD.
DVD. Yo, if we got Phantom Blaster Overlord again,
Don't invoke PBO's name.
peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
What about Ryan? What do you think? You like this card?
This card's pretty good. I mean, CB1, at least you have countercharge in the deck, so I'll give it that. Gives you a soul. That's pretty nice. Gives you a Blast Dark from drop zone, makes it a 15. That's nice. So whatever Mordred does, this will definitely see some benefit.
Brings up to our next more important question. What does Mordred do?
You gotta wait, B. You gotta wait.
Oh,
What was the last
First, we're
card?
going to get all the Genesis spoilers from the new set, and then you get Mordred.
I think it was the end.
I think it was the end.
You were waiting forever for the end.
You were waiting forever for the end. Oh, wait. Or was it the great?
I don't remember. It was something. No, it was the great.
It was the great. You were
Yeah,
waiting
'cause
forever
they kept-
for the great.
It was on the show.
Here's everything but.
Yeah, exactly. It was on the show. And we still didn't know what it did. We're like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you got, Ryan?
All right. Next up, we have
The Pale Moon Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Silverthorn Dragon Tamer, Lukier, the Superior Girl. Act Vanguard Rearguard. During your turn, if you call 2 or more units from your soul this turn, this unit gets power plus 10k.
Why isn't that
Okay.
blue?
They could have just said give this card plus 10k.
That's true.
Act,
Also,
Vanguard
shout out
Circle.
to this being a rearguard effect as well.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
That is nice. Act Vanguard Circle once per turn. Cost Counterblast 2. Ooh, and discard a card from your hand. Ooh. Any number of cards with Silverthorn in their card names from your soul to rearguard circle, and all of your front row rearguards get power plus 3k until end of turn. Holy Maelstrom, Batman!
Does this say any number of cards?
Any
Any number.
Any number of cards.
AK, yo my guy, you need a board?
Woo!
Build a board. Go to Build a Board Workshop.
Pale Moon is going to be sitting like with a big old catalog. Like, I want this one in the foyer. I want this one in the kitchen. On their board, however they want.
No, she's not in the circus, man.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I want the lion tamers over here, the fire dancers over here.
Popcorn maker over here.
I need the churro guy. Give me the churro guy.
Who didn't put the dragon out front?
What am I running?
Surrounded by idiots.
If you have the good thing is also like we were talking since it's a Vanguard Rearguard skill, if you have any more Lukiers in the soul, you just pop them out as well and get like a chunky
That's a nice
row.
25.
Yeah, that's 25 for no reason. Dang, that's good.
Well, not for no reason. For CB2, discard a card. Okay, that's not
Hey, man,
good skill. Very costed.
That's 30 on Excel too, my guy. Ugh. That's a little.
But CB2 discard a card, though.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, the second I read this card, and
I guess you could think about it. You could take away the card though, because if you write it, at least on the turn that you write it.
Oh,
Because if you write it, because you get one from the Excel.
yeah,
If you use Excel too.
I guess it is a full board. But
No, but I gotta be thorough.
maybe this is fair.
No, it's not fair.
I don't know if
the
it's
cost. The cost.
Oh, the cost?
Yeah.
Nah. Scroll up.
Who do you want to talk about?
This card makes it all work.
Well, you're right.
Are you talking about Doreen?
Yeah, that card is silly.
Cost, put all of your other rear guards into your soul and draw a card for every 2 cards with a soul for this cost. Wow.
That works on Vanguard.
That's spicy. But it also works on rear guard though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except it retires itself after that. But yes.
Oh my gosh.
Right, but what makes it really good is if you get this in the soul with this, you just pop it out, retire it. And...
Right. What I'm saying is you can use that as like your first ride to set you up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
All right.
And then you draw all your cards.
I'm gonna put it out here now. About
And you gotta
half a
remember,
week before this card was revealed, I was talking to Jose. I was like, I kind of want to build Pale Moon. Lukier's coming around the corner. And Jose's like, Pale Moon's going to be bad. So I didn't do it. And now I feel really sad.
It's really good. Get it now.
I feel really sad.
I don't know. I'm still skeptical.
Are you?
A little bit. Dude, CB2. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Also, remember,
do
we're in
Pale
an
Moon
Excel
count?
clan with a counter charge. I'm pretty sure Pale Moon have a CC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure all Excels have CC.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do as well. Because that
Yeah.
one bit I saw, he was just doing Luke here every turn.
Yeah, I might be interested in this deck, honestly.
Could be spicy.
You
Not
need more
again.
decks, Matt.
What do you think, Ryan?
I think, if we're just looking at Lukier on his face, I think we need to see more cards to know exactly how good this combo can be. I mean, if you just like dumped vanillas on the board, that's still a pretty good card, I would say. But it's still it's meant to be a you can do this once, maybe twice type card. So I mean, CB2, how much counter charge can you get? I guess is the real question.
Oh,
And then what other skills are you using?
about to say, based on what I'm seeing here, apparently there's 2 ways of counter charge. Might be more.
I bet you
So-
we'll get a Silverthorn CC.
I mean, probably. They might have some more slots still. I don't know if we saw 1 double R for them, I think.
The thing is, this deck has nowhere to go but up. So I'm just trying to see how high it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But
Pale Moon
I'm
can get 1
skeptical.
CC a turn currently.
I don't know. I'm optimistic. I'd like to see how this does.
could get spicy.
Kind of seems dirty.
Let's read this Marionette, because that card's real good, too.
Oh, yeah, Lillian.
All right, Silverthorn Marionette Lillian. She is a grade 2, 9K. I can scroll back up. She says, Auto, Vanguard Rearguard Circle. When placed from hand, cost Counterblast 1. Search your deck for up to 1 card with Silverthorn in its card name. Put it into your soul and shuffle your deck. Auto, Rearguard Circle. When it attacks a Vanguard, if your soul has 4 or more cards with Silverthorn in their different card names, this unit gets power plus 10k until end of that battle.
Big.
Pretty spicy for an archetype. That's nice.
Good synergy, too, with the rest of the deck. Great
Huge.
synergy.
22 on board with
Great
Lukier.
synergy. Because now we're talking about if you need to, you can chuck that grade 3 into the soul.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to.
Mm-hmm.
You can also put another Lukier in, and then if you already have the other grade 3, when you pop everything out, you can have the grade 3 give you a Lukier back to hand, and then you can ride it again next turn and make another Excel circle.
Mm-hmm.
The soul works in mysterious ways.
All right, now I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to jump on the belief train.
Told you this deck is dirty.
And not for nothing, we have all this cool stuff, but then it's like, Excel 2!
Which means the
Two
more cells
golden
you
moons!
have, the more cards you're putting back into the soul, which means more cards are drawing off that other grade 3.
You might be decking out, friends.
Also, the more cards you put in the soul that aren't triggers means the more cards in deck that are triggers.
Yeah.
It's true.
This begs the
If you use
question.
the
I don't know anything about Pale Moon, but I'm inclined to say crits.
I'm inclined to say fronts, dude.
I just want to be angry.
The board already gets big, dude.
I don't know, but if you're calling that many dudes out and you're having that many dudes, I guess maybe. I can see it going either way.
Yeah, you actually really could.
I want to see some intense Pale Moon discussion in Discord after the stream.
That being said, let us move on. What you got,
All
Ryan?
right. Move on to Yellow Bolt. He is the DI triple R. Actually, I believe he gets 2. Yellow Bolt, Auto, Rearguard Circle. He is a grade 1 AK, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Auto, Rearguard Circle. When it attacks a grade 2 or greater unit, soul charge 1, and this unit gets power plus 5k until end of that battle. Auto, when rode upon, you may soul charge 2. If you soul charge 1 or more trigger units, draw a card.
Okay,
That's not bad. That's a pretty solid support unit.
that's kind of dirty.
Shut up, Tiz. I'm in Discord.
I'm the one that's usually never on the Discord.
Yeah. I'm in Discord way more than certain people. And yeah, Yellow Bolt, shout out to Yellow Bolt. I missed him. He was always super cool.
Yeah, it was.
And he's still,
I like that.
he's still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he's just here to punch stuff. I like that you can hit anything with him if you really want to.
Yeah,
That's super nice.
For 13
Yeah.
on grade 2 and up.
Old Yellow Bolt memory. I remember Thomas killing himself all the time with Yellow Bolt.
Soul charge. Soul charge.
It's a good card. It's a good card. I'm a fan of it.
It's a good card. It's not exciting me for DI, but it's a good card.
I like
It's
how
not
it curves the. If you still try to trigger, here's your consolation prize. Sorry, B. Here's a card.
we did need draw power.
Say that again, Ryan.
We do need draw power, so that's pretty good.
It's not bad. It just costs you a trigger.
Yeah. They're all in my soul anyway. What do I care?
All right, moving on to Center Arrestor.
Let's talk about Central Arrestor. He is a grade 2 9K RR for Murakumo. Continuous rearguard circle. If it is in the middle of the back row, this unit can attack a Vanguard from the back row. And if you have a Vanguard with Dueling Dragon in its card name, this unit gets power plus 5,000 for each of your other units with Arrestor in their card names. Woohoo!
He can swing from the center of the back row. How specific!
For kind of beefy.
He can get kind of chunky.
Ain't that nice?
I mean, worst case, he'd swing for 14. You got at least one little in there.
At the cost of your Vanguard booster.
Vanguard boosting was overrated anyway.
In a 12K Vanguard?
The Vanguard boosting was overrated anyway.
But what's good is that he's getting that 5K whether he's in the back of the center column or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, because at first I was thinking, I was like, yeah, but do you really want to run 4 of these? And then I was like, wait a minute, but he gets the power regardless. So yes, maybe not a 4.
If you have another, yeah.
Well, if you have more arresters.
Yeah.
But he is an arrestor.
But he is an arrestor
For
as
each
well.
other arrestor.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is that like, I thought that when I first read the card, like when it first came out, I thought that he only got the power if he was in the center back.
Oh.
And then I
He
was
gets
like,
the power regardless.
he gets the
Right,
power
right.
regardless. He only gets to swing if he's in the center back.
Gotcha.
And he does count himself. So if you have one in the center back and one somewhere else, it counts him.
Yeah.
He?
I'm a fan. Or double R, I'll take it.
Big cube boy.
Yeah, this is consistent with Murakumo's other double R's.
I'm all about it. I'm all about
All
it.
right. And there's just news forever until we get to
Promised Land though.
Genesis.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that for a moment. So keep going down. More Pale Moon.
Fine, skip it.
Pale Moon, Emblem Master, everybody's here.
All the
Yep.
boys.
I remember Emblem Master.
This dragon looks pretty cool.
Silverthorn Dragon?
All right.
Yeah.
Rising Dragon.
Let's talk about Silverthorn Assistant Irina. Auto rearguard circle. When placed from hand, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck. Put a card from among them into your soul, and put a card from among them on the bottom of your deck.
Okay, OTT.
So it's a nice little scry thing. Cool.
Pale Moon.
Auto. When wrote upon, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Put any number of cards with Silverthorn in their card names from among them into your soul, and put the rest of the cards looked at on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you put 2 or more cards in your soul, draw a card. I wonder, because there are a few cards that now just stack things to the bottom in Pale Moon. I'm pretty sure you're going to end up shuffling at some point, but I wonder how well you could actually consider a stack with this. Probably not very, but
Well, because your Nightmare Doll shuffles and your I don't know Pale Moon that well. I tried.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pale Moon is out of all of our purviews. I can't even remember the last time I played against Pale Moon.
I played Pale Moon back when it came out in set 3, so that was a long time ago.
I haven't played against Pale Moon since the set dropped. Since the set it was in dropped in standard. Like,
Yeah.
when's the last time you played against Pale Moon? Have you played against Pale Moon?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it was sets ago for me back when Christian was playing it at GT.
Yeah, no. I got nothing. So we're gonna lean on you, Ryan, because you're the only one who might know anything.
Chick-fil-A's getting
no.
Be right back.
I'm gonna answer like every question Mr. Mueller got in his in his interviews the past couple days.
I'm gonna refer you back to the document, please.
No.
No. All right.
The best way it's characterized is in the card itself. All right. Let's keep going then.
All right.
Go back to Durgan.
Let's talk
we
about Emblem Master.
Well, Durgan's a great common.
Yeah, it's a good common though.
He is a good common. Durgan.
This is the point. 10K.
Yeah, we can all agree that's a good card.
All right. Silverthorn Rising Dragon, continuous rearguard circle. If you call 2 or more cards from your soul this turn, this unit gets power plus 10k. Okay, great. We were running that card. Good job. Moving on.
Pick the wrong paladin numbers, Jose.
I'm scared. Thank God they don't have Force 2 at their disposal.
All right, Emblem Master Triple R. He is a grade 2 9k for Dark Irregulars, and he says continuous rearguard circle, guard circle. If your soul has 7 or more cards, this unit gets power plus 5k, shield plus 5k. Auto Vanguard rearguard circle. When placed, cost counterblast 1, search your deck and drop zone for up to 3 cards in total with the same card name as one of your units and put them into your soul. If you search the deck, shuffle your deck. My first thought is Enigmatic Assassin's never coming back. Never. Not even
No,
once.
he's gone. This card basically put him in the grave and said, no.
No.
Like, poor Enigmatic Assassin was like, maybe my day will come back. And then
No.
Emma Master's like, that day's over, my guy. The day for hope has ended.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
But what do you think about the card overall, though? I like it, actually.
I like this card because if you do use Protect 2, which this deck is supposed to be designed around, that's not bad. What is that, a 20k shield? Just putting that out there real quick? Just slide out a 20k shield whenever you want? That's
attack
nice.
as well. 19k attack, 20k shield. That's a chunky card.
That's
In
nice.
the famous words of Braxton Thompson, that's a rear guard you retire.
Yeah, that's so dead. Can I have Denial Griffin, please?
That's a boy. See, we can't use the old one where it's like that's a starter you kill because now you don't kill starters anymore. But
that grade 2's dead.
if there's what I do like though, and I've learned this I realized this while playing Monarch is that like plus 5k shield to grade 2s, man. Especially when you can keep them in your hand because you can't retire from there. Well, you can. Let's not talk about that. In the hand, having that extra 5k at your disposal sometimes can win you games out of nowhere. Because you'll be like, dude, man, if I just had 5, wait a minute,
No, wait a minute.
I got 7 full. So I'm a huge fan
I like this.
of that.
Let's talk about he's got a combo card he comes with, so that's nice. Variance Killer Tail. Never know where they get DI names from. Grade 1 6k. Act rearguard circle once per turn, cost rest this unit, and put a card from your damage zone or drop zone into your soul. If you put a card from your damage zone, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face down. And if your soul has 3 Variance Killer Tail, countercharge 1 and stay in this unit. That is not bad.
Wow. So much for starving DI.
Yeah, now if you only put in drop zone, that's just a free counter charge, and all you have to do is actually put get Emblem Master and Variance at the same time, and suddenly Variance is on forever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just CC turn after turn until it dies.
Jeez, that's gonna be scary.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the more I'm thinking about this 20k shield, I'm like, damn, I don't have a way to retire that. Wait,
Yeah.
I do. Blaster Blade, the old boy.
I mean, the 10k shield works from hand. That's fine with me. I'll put something less valuable on the Protect Circle. What do I care?
Now you're talking.
There we go.
All right. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Are these cards we're talking about?
No.
No. Dude, this guy's kind of cheeky.
Hang on.
Oh.
There's Murakumo. Murakumo's got stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We got their VR before we jump into sets unknown. All right, let's talk about their VR. 12k grade 3 Excel Samurai Chieftain Hyuga. Act Vanguard circle once per turn. Cost counterblast 1. Search your deck for up to 1 card with the same grade as one of your opponent's units. Call it to rearguard circle. Shuffle your deck until end of turn. Change the card name of all of your and your opponent's units to this unit's card name. I think they mean that unit's card name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Act Vanguard circle. Cost Soul Blast 1 grade 3 and return all of your opponent's rearguards with the same card name as your or your opponent's other unit to the deck and shuffle it. Cool. See all that value you had? Put it away. Get that out of here. I don't want that.
Stuff, I realized that like in Vanguard, sometimes putting stuff in the deck is worse.
Man, all those domains you got there, get them out of here.
I want it all gone.
All those blaster blades you painstakingly pulled out of the deck, put them back in there.
Put those away.
Put everything.
Ruin your ratio forever. I mean, some decks it won't matter, but that's the matchup right there. Most of those decks are force anyway. What do I care?
Or Granblue. Granblue's got its stuff like, oh, back in the deck. Do some more milling. No more cards in the grave for you.
Poor Neoflame.
Honestly, though, if you refilled my whole drop zone with Cocytus, and I just like full like steamed ahead with all those mill 4s or whatever, ooh, that might be kind of fun actually.
No, I'm a fan of the card. I think I kind of want to see how it works around with other stuff. But I do know I like the Spellhound and the Jiraiya as well.
All right, let's talk about the Spellhound real quick. Stealth Beast Spellhound, grade 2, I believe it's 9K. Of course it is. Yeah. Auto Vanguard Rearguard Circle, when placed, cost Soul Blast 2, kind of pricey. Search your deck for up to 1 Stealth Beast Spellhound, call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle your deck. Increase or decrease that unit and this unit's power to match your Vanguard's power until end of turn. Match the power at that time, which matters because the next card is Stealth Rogue of Summoning Jiraiya. It's a grade 1 7K. Auto Vanguard Circle, when placed, draw a card and put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Act Rearguard Circle once per turn, cost Counterblast 1, and one of your Vanguards get power plus 10K until end of turn.
One of your Counterblast 1, one of your Vanguards gets power plus 10K. Because that's so synergetic with Spellhound. Because you do that, then you Spellhound, and then you're like, chunky boys.
22s at your face. All the way around. So those are nice. I do like what this is trying to do. I am interested in which other combo pieces from like the older decks will work with this, because this is the strongest stuff we're getting from Murakumo, basically. This is everything we're getting unless we get another double R that helps us in some way.
See, that's what I was thinking too with you. What you're saying is I was also that's where I was running into an issue, because I was just like, this doesn't seem, while these cards are synergetic with each other, I'm not seeing much of any synergy with anything else that's in Murakumo.
And we have to consider that unless this guy gets some other grade 3 support like Blademaster did, he requires a grade 3 in the soul to use his second ability. So he will have to combo this with some other piece, whether it's Zanbaku, whether it's Shiryuki. It's not going to be Zankeki. We know that for sure.
No, I don't think it's going to be Zankeki.
But you have to have written something else first. So this tells me that it should be better designed to work with other stuff in the deck, but it seems so on its own that it's weird to require that grade 3 requirement, except for the effect is so strong. Like, this card doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm hoping it starts to at some point.
Yeah, I kind of agree. What would you guys have any thoughts?
I don't know, not the combo.
I was about to say, Murakumo just confuses me at this point.
Dude, that's because it is confusing. Every time they get support, I'm just like, I am so confused.
I'm sure this is good in some way, but someone else will do it.
It's weird to like
gotta deal with this and Shiryuki.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'm gonna unga bunga force people. Okay, let me have my fun.
Speaking my language, Matt. My thing about Murakumo is it wants to, despite the fact that it wants to be quick and is supposed to be like ninjas, it wants to elongate its kill scenarios. So the big thing with Zanbaku is it's a 2-turn kill. You use the effect, you get your Excel circle from riding Zanbaku, you lock them down, and then you try and wear them down as much as possible, disadvantage them on the next turn, and then kill them on your next turn. And this just seems to want to add a 3rd turn to everything. Like, okay, so I stopped you from riding, or I brought your hand really low because I turned your Vanguard into a 3K unit, and then I swung at you, punched you in the face, you try to rebuild your board with whatever you've got left, and boom, I just take all that away. Now you have no hand, now I'm going to try and kill you. I'm like, why do you keep adding turns to the kill scenario when you're Excel? Just beat them down in 1 turn. Give me 1 turn that just murders them, like Nova's has.
I like that.
Yeah, I stand by that. I'm just confused, man. I want Murakumo to do something, but I'm just so confused.
It cue Ninjas of the Night playing in the background.
Yeah, they're not giving us enough power to kill at any one time. We get ruined by defensive triggers, and they're like, okay, so we'll give you another turn to try and do this later. Just give me more power so the defensive triggers don't matter, and we're out of the woods.
Just give me more power, my guy.
We live in a game where defensive triggers will never not matter. You can't hope that.
All right, let's move on, though.
This one, yeah, Pale Moon, defensive triggers don't matter at all. Everything gets 10k. You turn it off. Just do it right back into it.
Let's move on, my friends.
All right. Then we. Do you want to talk about the Nightmare Dolls and the other DI double art?
Yeah, we should talk about Carol.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Carol. Nightmare Doll Carol. I did not know this was a grade 3 when I first read it. I'm like, this card's really good. And I read it was a grade 3. I'm like,
Card no longer as good.
Yeah. Grade 3, 12k with Excel. Nightmare Doll Carol. Auto Vanguard Circle when placed. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Put a card from among them into your soul and shuffle your deck. If a grade 3 Workoroid was put, you may call that card to Rearguard Circle instead. Auto Vanguard Circle, when your grade 3 Rearguard is put into your soul, cost Counterblast 1 and discard 2 cards from your hand. Ride a Workoroid from your soul as stand, and that unit gets drive -1 until end of turn.
Ride as stand, you say?
But
So it's a wash.
Ride as stand, you say?
So you just play this, and you find an Alice, and you play the Alice to Rearguard Circle, you swing with Alice, Alice goes into the soul, you ride Alice. There you go. Cool.
And then you get and then you discard 2, but you're gonna draw 1 off the marker, and you're gonna get your drive check back. So
there it is.
again,
but it's still a restanding Vanguard.
It's a decent wash. It could be.
It could be Overlord, where you nag all the time.
Yeah.
yeah, this is good. It's kind of good.
I like this.
It's
Wait,
kind
is it Silver Thought? No, it's Nightmare Doll. Okay.
It's dolls.
It's never dull. These are Workoroids.
Ever been killed by a toy before, my guy?
Yeah.
Wind ups.
I'm not gonna give you the details.
Wind ups.
Brian gave the details. Carrier. Hunter.
Zenmayo.
Anyway.
Not Zen mains.
All right. So if you for whatever reason need a way to get a Workoroid into your soul, Nightmare Doll Aaron is a grade 1 or grade 2 9k. Sorry. Auto Rearguard Circle when it attacks, cost Counterblast 1 and put another Workoroid on your Rearguard into your soul. Draw a card, and this unit gets power plus 10k. Cool. You can just do that. That's nice.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Just way too
Maybe just forces it.
Yeah, seriously. All right. So the last card I think we should talk about is Hope on Dump.
Hope on dump.
Wait, hold on. Is that real?
Yes, that is his name.
Is this DI?
Yes.
All right, I'm building DI.
You want to buy mine?
Hey, Hope on Dump. It gave me the name. All right. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right, grade 3, 12k. Protect. Auto Vanguard Rearguard Circle when placed. If your soul has 20 or more cards until end of turn, when your opponent would call cards from his or her hand to guard circle, he or she must call cards with some of their original shield being 20. You can only guard 20 at a time. That is the rule.
What's his name, Ryan?
In fact, it's not even what?
What's his name?
Hope on dump.
Okay.
That's so cheeky,
That
dude.
is pretty interesting, actually.
That is so cheeky.
Maelstrom?
Why is his motif 20? Why is that? Why?
One, why is his motif 20? And two, like,
It's 20 because you can only go with 20k shield, Ryan. Duh.
Why isn't it 15? Just say 15 so you can use your triggers.
what I love is that, like, it's also like, it's like the quintessential battle door, in my opinion, because it's like, hey, we like to force you to overguard, so let's really make you force you to overguard.
It's very free. I mean, the only cost is when placed. So
Also, I'm assuming they can't call Sentinels.
You can call Sentinels if you also call a heal trigger, because that makes 20.
Aha! Got him!
Oh, they
But
have
enjoy dropping 3 cards to guard me.
yeah, you thought it was the other way. No, this is kind of interesting.
It's cheeky. It's so cheeky. And it has to be exactly 20, right?
My boy.
It has to be exactly 20. You cannot guard more than 20. You cannot guard
And
less.
wait, all you have is a crit and a grade 1? You're like, I can't guard this.
It's where you just like take your tar from Vanguard, like the V series, and bring out old tar, and like, hey, now we made it.
Call this guy, count this cards in soul, be like, hey man, how'd you do in math?
Hope you got that blaster blade on rear guard, my guy.
Wait a minute. That's where the card's name came from. Hope you got the intercepts, but it's hope on dump.
Hold on,
He's
dump.
gonna dump all over your hope. I love this card.
All right, that being said, Let's cover news. All right. So there's a decent amount of news.
Is that the end of the spoilers?
That is the end of spoiler, except for the big spoiler. But we're gonna get into that one.
Okay. Okay.
So
We got enough spoilers?
one really quick. These cards all look really clean.
The VRs.
The VRs, the sleeves look really clean. Go check out our sponsor, the Magic Satchel. Eventually, Hugh will probably have the sleeves, and you can acquire the sleeves from him. I still want to know what this DI unit does.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Big Amon looking boy, but not Amon looking
It
boy.
also looks like Zeal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But he's probably not Zeal.
Yeah.
A Bermuda Triangle booster comes out in English in December 2019.
Yay.
No.
Riviera, Pacifica, and Coral all make their returns.
Coral.
Validate my investment. Validate my.
Really quick, let's talk about. So one, October 11th is EB. The new series EB. I don't know which one it is. It's going to be Genesis, Nova Grappler, Nubatama, Angel Feather.
Angel Feather Nova Grapple.
In September, and this is October 11th in the United States. In September, we'll get Genesis Trial Deck. In November, we'll get the set with Great Nature, Gold Paladins, Neo Nectar.
Wait,
That's
this year, right?
This year.
November, Neo Nectar.
November, Neo Nectar. And Great
And
Nature.
golds.
Well, actually, all have to go in that set for something different. I'll need the Great Nature stuff. You'll need the Neo Nectars, and you'll need the golds.
Yeah.
Splits.
And then get your splits from my boy, the Magic Schedule. Anywho, January, we'll have Shadow Paladins, Narukami, Aqua Force. In February, practically forever away from now, Gear Chronicle ? AKA, I don't think they've decided what's going to be in there, but like, crap, we still have a clan left.
Bermuda Triangle.
Do we need even more support? ?
What'd you say, Ryan?
I said, Bermuda Triangle in this set.
Throw him another.
I like the schedule, but I got a lot of work to do. Oh man.
I just really like the upcoming schedule because I don't have to buy any of it. None of it. I need none of those clans, and it feels great after all of my clans.
There's some Neos.
Oh, wait a minute. So someone's telling me that this is the Japanese actually reveal.
It is, in fact, the Japanese reveal.
All right, so I'll take that back and just slant those like 3 months forward.
Never mind.
Slant those like 1, 2/3 months forward.
But we will still share in the excitement of the spoilers with our good JP friends.
Yeah.
I thought I saw the English schedule today. Where is that?
All right.
He's an SG
The
friend.
new. All right. Now I want to focus in on the new series. It takes place in the past.
David.
Takes place in the past. With Shin and Assista-Cat and other dudes.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Well, you get a Degozaru Ninja guy also.
The teacher? Yeah, you mean
Yeah.
that guy?
Yeah,
Right?
the-
Also, theoretically, we should see Chrono's dad.
Who cares?
Isn't that guy right there?
I think it might be. I mean, I don't make any assumptions,
Because
but
we see his aunt in there too.
we should see Chrono's dad in here because he's the one who plays Gear Chronicle.
I don't think he's playing Gear Chronicle in this though.
Whoa, what twist? Maybe he gets bought by Gear Chronicle. Like, I'm gonna get my son to play this. That being said, let's talk about the Astral Plane, which is a crazy new mechanic introduced currently only to Genesis. I think it will only be in Genesis, maybe. I don't know.
Then someone said he's playing Tachi. I have no idea. I mean, he might be playing Novus.
Playing Novus. That's what the chat keeps saying.
Anyway,
Playing Novus.
Astral Plane Marker looks fantastic. That looks like some Force of Will.
We got
MTG.
field spells, boys.
It looks like a land,
Yeah, it looks
like a really well done
cool.
land.
I like the way this looks.
So let's.
So what you're saying is Genesis is summoning Asgard and hurling at me.
Dude, literally throwing universes.
So how do we obtain the Astral Plane?
All right, so let's talk about the unit that gives you the Astral Plane, and that is Uranus. I knew you were gonna, dude. I knew it.
Uranus.
I'm a 6-year-old.
His two abilities are continuous Vanguard. If your Vanguard has 5 or more force markers, your back row center rear guard becomes an Astral Plane. So that's one of the ways you're gonna get an Astral Plane.
Right there.
Auto, Vanguard, Rearguard, when placed. Soul Blast 2, get an imaginary gift force and put that marker on your Vanguard. So basically, put 5 force markers in your Vanguard, your back row becomes an astral plane, and then you can call our boy...
Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior.
My boy! Yuki's like, I'm done with this. I'm ready to go play another card game.
Yeah.
No, all right. And now you can call Valkyrion to the astral plane. So now that we've discussed how you get the astral plane, one, this card is a spoiler in of itself. 5 force markers. You're going to be playing Force 1. Why would you put 5 crits on a dude that can only get the 1 additional one? So why not just get the 50k extra power?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. 1 extra crit, 50k power.
Ryan's been playing too many Excel 2 decks. I think he's forgotten Force. So
Right.
let's talk
about Zoardo himself.
So, well, first I want to talk about like any questions about astral planes. So, one, the markers look delicious, as we've talked about already.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you get an astral plane marker, that the rear guard that is designed like designated to be an astral plane, the following rules apply. You may call a star god, regardless of grade.
Mm.
If a card other than a star god is placed on the astral plane, you put it in the drop zone. Units on the astral plane may attack from the back row and perform drive checks. Cards revealed from that drive check go into the soul instead of being added to the hand. At the end of your turn, put the unit in the astral plane to the bottom of the deck.
Oh. So it's a big old one-off.
All right, I'm gonna give.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like-
give my.
It's like a stride that ain't a stride.
Didn't Genesis have a mechanic like foretelling or something?
Revelation.
Revelation.
Back in the day, yeah, it was like
All
scry.
right, so I'm gonna do a Genesis little revelation here. All of the star gods are gonna be our solar system, and the sun is gonna be bonkers. All right. Once we get to the sun, it's over.
Oh no,
The sun is the new Jesus.
No, because
Why are you trying to play Heralds?
Yeah.
Valkyrion's not a planet.
Isn't his name Uranus? You said?
No, Uranus
that's
was the grade 3 that gets you the astral plane.
No.
That means all of our grade. That means all of our grade 3 bosses are gonna be planets.
Hey, that's cool though. I like.
Shut
that.
up,
Wait
man.
till we get to the sun. I rule.
I am Master Hyperion.
Yo, watch the sun be a Cray Elemental.
Could happen. So let's talk. Now we can talk about Valkyrion. Unless Ryan, you want to mention anything else about the astral plane?
No, we good.
All right, cool. All right, so Valkyrion, continuous.
The Magna Warrior.
I hate you.
Let's hold on.
No. Read his whole name. Read his whole name, Jose.
Wait, where's his whole name?
Giant deity of absolute world Valkyria.
Oh.
He is the world.
That's a big name.
Waterloo.
He is literally just a giant mat.
It's a me, grade 5.
Extra.
I have finally arrived.
Also, shout out to this guy literally being the Shining, though. I mean, oh my god.
He is shining, though. He really is shining. Also, like the grade 5, like I knew that we've all been waiting, but I never thought it would look this majestic. Like,
Yeah.
finally say it. Like the first, like it's like literally like you've been waiting for the 5.
Like the Sistine Chapel type, like.
We will smite your opponents.
But then I got to go to the bottom. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
Don't forget, it's grade 5, no shield, 70k base power.
Chunky.
Ah.
I can guard that. That ain't hard.
Okay.
Can I throw a Force 2 marker on an astral plane?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I mean, good luck with that. But
So continuous. This card cannot be ridden. Auto, if this is on a circle other than the astral plane, retire it. Auto, rear guard. When it appears from hand, look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Put one to the drop zone. Put the rest back in the deck and shuffle. And during that turn, this unit's drive check amount becomes the same as the grade of the card sent with this effect. If you send a Valkyrion, you get 5 drive checks.
Where's your stride god now?
5 checks. 5 checks, and they all go to the soul. There's too many checks.
This ain't premium.
yo, what happens when you pick up 5 zeros and you just cry?
Nah, it's impossible. All their triggers are gonna be in the soul, right?
Sad wah in the distance.
Wow.
This is a spicy mechanic. I really like the astral plane.
This is huge. I mean, granted, this is everything Genesis wants to do. It wants to sit there and do nothing important until the big important happens.
Because let's be honest, even if you're sitting at 4 force markers, you're still a 53k Vanguard. That's nothing to scoff at. Like,
by the time you swing with Mr. Extra drive checks, you get
even if you're like one short.
Oh yeah,
like you're still pretty chunky in the meantime. All right, so I wanted to talk about the logistics of getting this out. I know we've got the guy who gives you the force markers, but how irrelevant do you think this grade 5 is going to be?
Because you can't call it out. You have to find it too.
Yeah, you have to find it.
Because it's I love this card, but is it going to be big smash?
It's going to have a searcher. I feel like you give Genesis a searcher for this card, considering the condition to get him in the first place onto the board is so difficult.
You see, when I first thought about the 5 force markers to unlock the astral plane, it seemed like it was so much more tailored for Gears, because I feel like Gears could do it a lot easier, given how Gears' stride mechanic works.
For now,
but then you didn't want to give them 4s and 5s.
Yeah, but of all things, they would give it to Gears though.
They would have, but they didn't clearly.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I think that we will need a searcher, like Ryan said, to get the dude, or else the whole deck falls apart. Yeah. Because getting the 5 forces in itself could prove to be a kind of, because you have to ride 3 times.
Additionally, how many grade 5s do you run? I mean, obviously it's dead everywhere, but your reveals and the guy you've got on board, who knows?
I think you have to run at least 3.
Yeah, I'd also have to agree, because you also want to cheekily be able to maybe check it off the top 5,
right?
And get it back, and then do the thing. Draw 5 drive checks. 5 drive checks. 5 plus 3. That's a lot of drive checks. 5 2 plus 2.
I was about to say what?
My bad. I was in stride generations, man.
I don't think the drive checks. I don't know why they gave him drive checks. How is that relevant in any way? All right, here's 63. 2 drive checks. 70. However many drive checks. Does it really matter? Goodbye.
Well, you can swing with this guy first before you even swing the Vanguard and be like, 70. 5 checks. PG me or not?
You guys remember Shooting Star Dragon?
Embrace death.
God has spoken.
I revealed 5 tuners. Goodbye.
You guys ever seen like a Kung Fu Hustle with like the Buddha hand?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. It's the Buddha hand. I like this mechanic a lot. Well, the one thing that I find weird though is like, I always find it interesting when series like introduce new mechanics like this, because the only thing in my head, but me being a weird stickler for things, like the only thing in my head, I'm like, well, so is the end of the series going to be like, and we lost this mechanic forever?
God,
Shin's like, we're just gonna put this away. Nobody needs this.
The astral plane literally like separated, and it was like, nah, be no more. And the card just disappeared.
They just crashed the Rainbow Bridge, and I was like, no, we're done.
Because that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, it made sense that like stride only like existed like in the future in G or whatever. But this is Shin's playing this, and why didn't he have it now? Like when he was teaching Aichi, why was he like, oh, and I get the astral plane, and we're like, excuse me.
These cards were locked away for millennia.
Why did he go from Genesis to Murakumo? What the?
Back in ancient Japan. Dangerous shogunate card game.
So you're telling me Shin had God in his back pocket and he went to Murakumo?
And then he opened up a dinky card store in Shibuya somewhere.
But he went from having God in his back pocket to Murakumo.
What a life this man has led.
Hey man, just imagine this guy having literal God on your side, somehow squeezing it out every single game onto your opponent's face, and then being like, you know what? Winning sucks. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to play Murakumo instead. He's just smurfing on everyone in this card shop. I mean, we say a lot of things about my former boss at the card shop, but he did know one thing. Ryan, you can't come in and just beat everybody. They have to want to continue to play the game.
That is a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, I think this remains to be seen how viable this will actually be. Obviously, we have the grade 3. Someone mentioned that. We do know that there's a grade 3 that gives the force marker. But a lot of things can happen in a card game of Vanguard. and you
Also,
don't want to be left
so
sitting.
far based off that schedule. They got the trial deck and then the set, and that's it.
Right.
So whatever happens, happens.
That's all you're getting for a while.
Also, very real possibility that this is not the only. For all we know, this could be the Star God in the trial deck,
That's true.
Oh God, stop it!
and they'll get another Star
Yeah,
God,
what if they do another one?
and they get another Star God in the set.
What if his name is Berserkion?
Konami's lawyers in the distance.
Angry magnet god Berserkion.
Exclamation mark for Konami.
Sniff, sniff. That's not a lawsuit.
Now, really cool. I would love. Okay, so another question that people have been having, like, could this come to other clans? I honestly don't think it will, but it would have been really cool to see that.
How many
Well,
dragon gods?
I think this would be. I think
just come out
put-
another one.
I think if you put
Wait,
astral
like
plane-esque mechanics, I think if you put astral plane-esque mechanics in other decks, Bushiroad might as well have just made this a separate game.
Maybe.
Well, technically, isn't the buddy zone like an astral plane of its own?
Oh my god.
No,
I mean, you could change up the requirement. I mean, you don't have to have 5 force markers and just give everyone a little cheeky Starman. I mean, it doesn't have to be 5 force markers. Doesn't even have to be 5 XL or protect markers. I mean,
Cairo, retire at least 5 dudes this game.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, this
Summon your god.
this big Durgan back here could just be another Star God.
Yeah, actually.
yeah, but the cat plays it.
Cat's like, yo, drop this, me. Remember this new heat.
it's like when Yugi's fighting Merrick. Yugi, take this card.
Yes.
Karba, Star God?
So I'm super hyped for that. I think that could be a lot of
That's
fun.
very cool.
It adds a very new. The one thing I will give V series, and I guess this new series, the new Vanguard since the reboot, they have taken a lot more strides to expand the
Mechanics.
game mechanics, like tokens, like the lottery-esque mechanic that is Great Nature, like
Blade Master.
Blade Master having like a special token, even though it's butts apparently. I really liked. I really like the way they've taken Vanguard since the reboot in terms of like experiment. Zambaku even was like a really interesting twist.
No, it wasn't that interesting of a twist. They just gave it its real skill.
I was down for it though. All right. I'm trying to think of other good examples of like cards that like really got out there.
Gancelot.
Yeah, that's definitely new.
Oh, I get. Even though I hate to say this, Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Harmony while
Melody?
yeah, Melody.
No.
Harmony was the other one. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was GR.
GR, yeah. I meant Melody.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Also, Highlander.
yeah. So oh yeah, the one-ofs?
Yeah,
the one-ofs. Yeah, the one-ofs was really cool too.
Get one of each marker.
Also, I think just the general embellishment on pre-existing mechanics to really make clans that did not do so well on their own kind of come out and like do their thing. You know, you never saw Tachikaze doing a lot, but now everybody's sitting here with a gauge. You know, I'm actually okay. Real talk, I'm so excited to see new Tachi stuff. Like
T-Rex, laser blade T-Rex arms.
What I'll say, as far as we approach the end of V series and in the beginning of the new series, what I will say is Bushiroad did a very good job at with the exclusion of like the main clans, I'd say like Royals, Shadows, Kaguro. They actually did aside from those 3, they did a really good job of giving every clan a very unique identity.
Yeah.
Like
And they did it without bringing lockback.
like there's nothing that any other clan is doing. Well, not yet. This new series takes place in the past. It might be time for the real CBD.
Except there's no Link Joker support at all.
Hey, dude, I saw 2 question marks in February. I saw 2 spicy question
One
marks.
of those question marks could be mine.
Well, every clan has an identity.
It could be anything. It could even be my clan.
I don't know, man. Turning Top say something different.
That being said, let's open that up for hashtag Ask Absolutions. Let's get your questions out here. Let's see what you're thinking about, what questions you got to ask. And yeah.
Just I'm not forgetting about what you said earlier in chat. and there might be some things happening.
I feel like things are happening.
Oh yeah, we can take a moment while we wait for #AskAbsolution to talk about the other bosses because we actually know what some of them are for the other clans.
Wait, what? We do?
Well, the pictures, right?
Yeah, like Arboros is the new Nectar boss.
Yeah. Also,
Where are they?
very, very in that vein, I'm excited to see Neo Nectar being a villain clan. That's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you with plants, dog.
Yeah.
What?
Also, that's the original dragon, right? The first one we got.
Yeah, that's Arboros. It's from set 8.
Wait, we're getting Sephiroth back?
Yeah, we're getting Sephiroth.
super
building.
Yeah.
I'm building Neo Nectar.
Also,
Let's go.
Agravane.
Yeah, we mega blasting. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
They're gonna let Agravane do, man. They're gonna be like, draw 5 cards, call 5 cards, they'll get crits. Like, whoa!
Why aggravate of all things?
Oh no! Hold on. Why aggravate? But also, why that angel feather guy that I don't even. Ryan, do you remember his name? The golden blue guy.
Ergodiel. It's Ergodiel.
Who is it?
Ergodiel.
Ergodiel. Yeah.
That's who it is!
Who asked for Ergodiel back?
Who asked for aggravate?
Give me
Where's my Curiel at?
Ergodiel back.
Who asked for aggravate?
I don't.
You guys are saying that right now, but these cards are gonna be broken, and you guys are gonna be like, man, I always wanted him back.
No.
I thought,
Oh,
pooping mega
I stand by. Nah, hang on. All right, I'm gonna say this. Bushiroad has had now two opportunities in a Gold Paladin set to give me Spectral Duke, and they failed again. That's 3. No, that's 3 times we could have actually been hopeful for Spectral Duke. The first time in BTO 9, it was Chrome Jailer, and now with in VBTO 5, we got just nothing. You just get nothing. It's just Platina. That's all. It's only Platina. And now this time it's like, oh, we can bring back a Gold Paladin unit. What was something everybody really liked? Agravane. That's the answer they came up with. Where's Spectral Duke Bushi?
They couldn't give me Bluish Flames. I would have been a baller.
If you think about it, like maybe one of our like for fun like top 5s or whatever, like top 5 most shafted units in Vanguard, and like literally I'd have to give it because Spectral Duke didn't get his cross ride like all his other boys.
Nope.
Write that down.
His reborn
Not really.
his reborn unit was like a Shadow Paladin. Like,
Yeah. And that was a great time for your boy right here. Shadows had a restand all of a sudden. Again, for the 5th time.
apparently
Exactly. That's why
apparently God Hand is a Nova card.
What is God Hand?
having you not played God Hand? What is wrong with you?
I haven't played God Hand.
No, both those pencils don't have it.
What?
Lead.
How do we write?
I don't know. Why do you ask me
Wait,
questions?
third pencil.
Doesn't have pen.
But yeah, we know something's called God Hand. That's cool. There's a new Batama card we don't know.
Also, the Great Nature. I don't think the Great Nature is a retrain of any old card. I think it's
that looks
a new
new.
unit.
Yeah, it's a fox lady.
Yeah,
Lady
it's
fox.
a Pollery dude. And then
Okay. What happened to Dudleys? All the Dudleys. Where'd all they go?
oh, the Dudley.
Dudley Emperor,
Oh, dude.
Dudley Dan.
We don't even know. We haven't even seen any spikes yet.
Yeah, Raging Tactics at some point, right? Right.
TM. All right, so let's go through all these really quick. So, hashtag as Absolution. What are your thoughts on Nubatama confirmed to get tokens?
It's cool. Was it due? No clue.
I'm all about some tokens.
Yo, okay. Now hold up. Here's what I'm wondering. Okay, so unless they radically change Nubatama's mechanic away from discard, away from whatever the heck it is that they're trying to do in VBTO 5, what if Nubatama goes the poison route and they make tokens that jump to your opponent's hand and do bad things to you?
Damage.
What kind of parasite are you on?
I'm
right
all
now?
what if it was kind of like luck, where it's like you give your opponent a token, but they cannot retire the token.
Yeah, and it has power. You can boost with it. It hits. What if it's like 5K?
That takes up a slot, a part on the board, which is technically a unit that they get to use, but they cannot call over that unit.
Is that fair?
That doesn't sound fair.
Maybe you can call over it by paying a cost.
Okay.
Like To rid yourself of this token, you must discard a card.
Pseudo lock.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds
That-
delicious, is what that sounds.
That
I'm
sounds
all
so
about
This card
Honestly,
the
it
card-
sounds really
card-
cool.
Oh,
Considering like Nubatama is ninjas, it's all about infiltration. It's all about, living amongst the enemy, hiding in plain sight. It's cool. Will they do it? No,
I like
not at all.
I like your gusto, but you're too literal now.
Oh, apparently we got Hiyaki.
I mean, we don't have the skill yet, but we got
Ooh.
it.
All right, so we'll keep talking. We'll keep going through this real quick. All right. What are your thoughts on the Link Joker PG going back to the old days where PGs are $30 a piece?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Link Joker PG is $30.
Star Vader?
No, Cosmo Reef.
The new one.
Cosmo Reef.
Oh, this
I don't know what you guys.
Oh, that's it.
So
My
I'll
PG
answer that
30.
because that's a funny question.
What did you say, Ryan?
So I'll answer that because it's a question. What did y'all expect when Link Joker's in 3 sets in a row and all of them are pretty playable?
Did it
Like
ever
if
get...
you didn't see the writing on the wall there, you lost.
Oof. That's so much.
Are they
oof.
really 30 apiece? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I have one sitting in the Bible.
Yes, they are.
Also have one.
Yeah, that's value.
Hey,
Because like everyone was like, yeah, Link Joker, and now it's like, Link Joker.
Oh no, Messiahs.
Hashtag Absolution with Gear Chronicle set. Could we see Team Try 3 return somehow? I doubt it. Because they'd be like kids, like super
we've
kids.
already gotten Training Dragon,
Weren't they kids though?
of course, but they're the same age, so they're kids. They're kids.
Yeah, but like Chrono hasn't even picked up a deck technically.
Technically,
Like
you're
so
right.
supposedly,
Yeah.
like he unless like he gets amnesia, maybe the gods leave and give the kid amnesia, and they were the one who put the deck in his locker.
Alright, Yaki's skill is out.
All right, what's the Yaki skill, Matt?
Yaki skill, Covert, Stealth Dragon, Yaki Vogue. Act, Vanguard, Rearguard, once a turn. CB1, discard a card, search your deck for a Yaki Vogue, call it to Rearguard, shuffle the deck. If you have 5 or more units until the end of the turn, your units with the same name as this unit get 10k. That is a 1 skill, grade 3. Additionally, let's just go ahead and read Bear Demon. Tangan Ryudo. It is a grade 3. Never mind, maybe. Can't rearguard if you have another unit with the same name as this on Vanguard or Rear. It gets boost, auto rearguard circle at the end of either turn. If you have 5 or more units, put this unit to soul, draw a card.
So Hayaki Vogue isn't a hard once per turn. So when you get the other Hayaki Vogue, if you still need your third, you can use the rear guard Hayaki
Yes.
Vogue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, what I'll say this also too, technically, given the way this card's skill works,
Dial-up noises.
I'm trying to think if you use the dude to change all their names to be the same name as the Vanguard, then this card's skill still works, and they all get 10k.
Mhm.
So your entire board ends up with 10k.
Mm.
I have to get a judge to confirm on that because I'm not 100% sure, but that's the way I'm seeing it.
Wait, because they
You're
also
saying if you use Hugo to call Hyaki, does it work?
The dog makes like your name is now my name.
yeah, that's a soul saver, my dude. Also, CB1 discard.
Yeah, you see, you can also reach the name quota with Hyuga with making everyone a Hyuga.
Hmm.
I'm a fan of this. It's pretty decent. It's a good triple R slot.
Yaki Vogue always looks really cool as well. I love that guy.
You were saying something, Ryan.
I was you pretty much answered your own question. I was saying, are you asking if you use Hyuga to make Hyaki, does it work? My question is, because Hyuga on the Wikia says change everything to this unit's name. Does it mean Hyuga or the unit that you called? That's a question. Because if it said that, it would be much more obvious. But because it calls something and then says this, it could mean either. We'll need confirmation once it's actually printed.
Yeah.
This card's I8 though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Murakumo. I think Murakumo is a clan of strictly I8s, but a lot of I8s make a good
Beat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of I, and that's not great.
All right.
Also,
Actually,
hello, Eternal.
I think we're out of questions.
But Eternal's here. Party started.
Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that we got 2 of Gize's apostles appearing in the new series and a reference to Gastile's avatar. What do you guys think of this? Given that I don't know much about Gize in the series, but I think it's cool. It's nice fan service.
Yeah, if you have some characters people like, throw them in. Why not? Whatever.
Yeah. I think Clarence Sword being the Shadow. What do you think about that, by the way, Bryson?
Wait, what?
Clarence Sword's going to be the Shadow guy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Ren's not there to be blasted arc anymore. You see Clarence Sword, Velos.
I don't remember what Clarence Sword is.
Clarence Sword was the first Shadow Paladin Stride Heart boss, grade 3.
In G.
So I never saw it.
Was bad.
It was not bad.
The Stride, well, that was good. Wait, no, the Stride was.
Orgeyser was a great card.
Orgeyser.
It had nothing to do with Clarence Sword.
They were like brothers, man. Oh, Clarence Sword was decent. Maybe this time Clarence. I love the chat. A lot of Clarence Sword was decent. The chat. Maybe this time Clarence Sword would be good.
It's okay.
Civil War.
I know you're optimistic. That's just your personality.
All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you for staying this late. I'll let you guys know that a new Bargate will be going up tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Bargate episode 3. So stick around that for Ryan, myself, and Keith discussing the definitive debate of casuals versus competitive. It's not very definitive, but it's a good debate. And that being said,
you do this to us?
this is Ryan, myself, Braxton, Matt signing off. Peace. Say goodbye, everybody.